Okay, yeah. Cold Beans Challenge episode. I'm going to check because I said the number wrong in one of them. I corrected it on the uploaded title. It is Cold Beans 15, so I would have got it wrong, yeah, if I'd gone with the number I would say, which is about 14. And I can hear a certain few individuals projecting on these small numbers to see what dirt they can cook up from the worst things that she does and other people do because of that. Well, I was going to talk about something else, and I might fit that in a minute. I'm just eating bloody a McDonald's meal, a vegan McDonald's meal, obviously. So I'm a bit gradually getting a bit full up. What's Cold Beans Challenge about? Cold beans, you know. It's to do with. So I know, for this country, you know, what people think about being vegan, what people think about women's rights, what people think about man's rights, what people think about, you know, war, what people think about employment. But what I don't know, and I don't think other people necessarily know, is what are these values to other countries in the world to be for or against them currently. You know, I just think that's quite interesting. Yeah, when I hear like people using other accents and stuff, I wonder what it is that turns them on or off. Well, one of these people I'm describing his area, so I know he doesn't care about it. But otherwise, it just makes me wonder. Something we'll find out as we go, I guess, because people start using the same language. Because, I don't know, initially the phones will do it for you, and then you'll just start combining yourself with that pattern until you can speak it and know your meaning stuff, because you can feel it between cultures and races. Yeah. So the phones will help update your sort of inner phone, which would be really cool if the world's sort of speaking in one language. It's a definite tool towards unity. I wouldn't even say, actually, that by the time I get to 100, some of that technology won't be happening. People will let their phones inside their body a bit. No, before they use telepathy more boldly. Everybody's living inside themselves a bit, aren't they? Like their own PC is fine because it's a bit raw at the moment to not let everybody encounter something that you haven't really recovered from. Even sought more privacy from it than healthy, really, but that's more of the evil side effect of evil. Yeah. What else was I going to say? So move on to the other subject. No, the other subject is that if someone, like she has, takes reality elsewhere by dropping the rest of us in it, as she does this, gradually she makes us adjust our reality close to hers in different layers, and she stretches it all the way to me actually having to store the most of it, and you guys sort of being passive to that storage to store it where you can between me and her, and that's where you start living an alternative reality, because you can't talk to anyone in the same place and then have the same reality stored on them to actually synchronise. And it's just displacement that chaos is, that evil is. So, you know, at the moment, poor old Keir Starmer's taking the damage of Jeremy Corbyn, because he's gone through the Labour Party and people have lost things. But you can't call out Jeremy Corbyn because Jeremy Corbyn's too cool, man. He speaks too much in a certain way that's caught on the internet and stuff, and on the streets, even a bit in people's homes. You can't speak over Jeremy Corbyn yet. So Keir Starmer is actually a credible Prime Minister. It just is. He can't be popular because he can't speak any more in that language. It would be too much for things to even function. It happens to David Cameron as well. Boris Johnson. All the same thing. They were just being more raw about the collective issue, as people unfortunately were pushed to sort of say that all that effort they just made isn't what is keeping us here, and it's not good enough. Because people like Jeremy Corbyn don't want to change their lifestyle yet, because their lifestyle's quite self-centred. You know, the people around them support their lifestyle. And the people around it, and those people support his lifestyle more than he does. The most annoying thing about this is Jeremy Corbyn's name will not be something I can say for too long without it getting associated with my own or someone else's credible, and me saying Jeremy Corbyn positive somewhere again. I guarantee it. Because the problem with Hermes is that Hermes isn't someone very sane when it comes to family life, and you can't really be you because Hermes is constantly filtering you as you try and take things more seriously about yourself or others, to how he likes to live, which is a bit detached and a bit in a fantasy, and talk about people though personally in a deep way with labels, but not have any evidence for it really. It'll just be that they don't want to be tearaways, you know, and forget others and use them just because they can't not be used. There you go. We've got to be braver, you know, and sort of like just start saying things about Jeremy Corbyn, and you can't really beat us up. Someone like Aries isn't going to do anything for it about it. He won't even say he really exists. And we can start saying our leaders are good, and then our leaders can be even better. You know, we don't have another set of leaders. They are the leaders. They are the ones that can, rather than can't, do the deeper jobs concerning how the world sustains itself. The cosmos, I can say. I don't want to put people off trying to talk better about themselves to each other, where applicable. That was called Bean's Challenge.